Just got me an order from North American Trapper. Some more traps. I got a dozen of the Duke 450s that I want to try out. I already have a dozen of the closed jaw. This time I went with the offset jaw. I just want to show you how easy they are to set up and pretty much ready to go right out of the box. Very comparable to the 550 or the 650. They're the Pro Series with the same night latch, pan, and dog, which I really like on the 550s. If I had anything to do with it, that's all pretty much all I would run. 550s. You get into a rhythm of being able to bed one kind of trap is a lot easier than a bunch of different ones. But I mean, I got a lot of the older number 3 round jaws, Duke 3 round jaws, Duke number 2 square jaws, just because I had them before they started making the Pro Series. But and I still use all of them, and they still work really well. But this trap here, these Pro Series, you don't have to do hardly anything. And I'm going to just show you that right now real quick. And then I got a few tools that I just bought when I was in Iowa at the FTA convention. So like right out of the box, here's what you got. I've heard some guys say that their pans weren't quite level and stuff like that, but I mean, that's not that big a deal. You put that pan like that, pull it down the night latch, and that pan is a little bit high. Not bad, a little higher than I want it. So all you need to do, take this tool here for doubling that up, bend that in a little bit. Hear that click? It's on night latch, and now look at that, perfectly level. I mean, that's all you gotta do right out of the box. Now all I gotta do is boil the oil off of it and dip it or dye it or whatever you prefer to use. I'm gonna put a Wolfang on here, and then it's ready to go. In a trap tag. Make sure you put your trap tags on. I also got the pre-cut cables from North American Trapper, so it makes it so much simpler and easier to make these Wolfangs. Grab you a ferrule. I don't have a crimping tool, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't really need one, but they are nice to have. Just put that on there like that. Put it on the vise. Get you a J-hook, put it through this end swivel. Get another ferrule. Put it on that J-hook, get your J-hook pliers. Close that J-hook. Now we're good to go. Close that J-hook all the way up. And like I said, that trap's basically ready. I have not personally used the 450 offset jaws yet. Like I said, I have used the closed jaws, loved them, used them last year in some line sets for raccoons and stuff, and just the holding power is great. And I like these wide cast jaws. I know personally, friends of mine that say these will hold a coyote and a bobcat all day long, no problem. And what I'm thinking too is that being a little bit smaller, it's gonna use a lot less of my waxed dirt, which I go through when I'm trapping coyotes hard. The one year I went through like 18 buckets of waxed dirt. That's a lot, but if I can save a little bit of waxed dirt at each set with one of these, you know, maybe, you know, it's going to add up at the end of the season. So North American Trapper is having a hell of a deal on these right now. You can get a dozen of these, and if you put in the promo code 450, you'll get free shipping. And I mean, you're not going to find a lower price than these at North American Trapper right now. You can go there, put in code 450, and get a dozen of these, and you're ready to go. Like I said, that trap's ready to go, except for me taking the oil off of it and dipping it. So I'm excited to try them out. You'll see them on the line this year. Another thing that I got, what I was talking about, that I got at the FTA, I got this really nice solid hammer. I got this from Schmidt Enterprises, and oh my god, this thing is heavy, solid steel handle all the way through, solid construction. This is the one I had last year, and while I was bobcat trapping in frozen ground, this broke completely off. So done with that one. If I break this one, there's no way I'm gonna break this. You really got problems if you're breaking equipment like this. I also got a new Wolfang driver. Most of them, the ones I've always had, just had the round top. This one's the first one I've ever had with that. I'm kind of interested to see how that works out. I also got a new auger. The auger that I've been using, I built myself, so I'm going to try it. I bought one. Hopefully this works out good. Got some 220 and 330 triggers that I needed, so I'll get them on it. And yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you these 450s. I mean, like I said, I'm excited about this. You know, this will hold anything that you're after. Where I'm at anyway. In my opinion, the Pro Series traps are by far the best trap. I mean, even if you've been trapping a long time or you're just getting into it, if you're just getting into it and you don't, you know, I don't mind tinkering with traps. I don't mind adjusting traps and things like that. But this trap here, like I said, or the 550 or the 650, any of the Pro Series, right out of the box, ready to go like that. Maybe it might have to adjust the pan height, whatever. That's like very minimal. These are produced, you know, I mean, they're not going to check every single one of them. So yeah, go over to North American Trapper, put in promo code 450, get you a dozen of these or a couple dozen, whatever. Like I said, you're not going to get a better price than that. So that's all I wanted to show you right now. I'm going to have some more videos coming out. I think I'm going to try to do a dirt hole set or something using the new tools just to make sure everything works out before season gets here. I don't want to have any surprises, and just go through it, you know. But I'll get the rest of these, get some Wolfangs on these and trap tags on them and get them dipped and be ready to go. So thank you so much for all your support. Really appreciate it. Till the next video. Good luck with everything, my friends.